So we are here at Jackson County Comprehensive High School for another remarkable experience, and we're here with Miss Michelle Parker and her AP Seminar class. And in case you haven't heard, would you mind describing what AP Seminar is?
AP Seminar is part of a new program by the College Board and the AP program. It is a diploma program, and it's the first course of two, the second one being research. Most of what the course is learning the skills to do high-level, college-level research and writing. These students are all college-bound. Some of them have already been accepted into some very prestigious colleges, and they are learning skills that some college students don't know when they first go to college. We do a lot of activities to teach those skills, and then the course culminates with papers and presentations to show what they've learned.
Oh my goodness. I wish I had had that when I was in high school. It comes in a lot of very, very handy. So today, what will we be seeing in your class?
Today we're going to be doing an activity that is sort of a standard activity for this class, but one the students really enjoy. One of the things that they have to do for task 2, which is part of the AP exam, is they have to work through stimulus materials, which includes primary sources. Some of it's artwork, some of it's written, and they have to be able to analyze it and form research questions from the stimulus material. And then they will choose to address additional research on top of that. So we're starting that process for the second semester today with a visual that we're going to be looking at and breaking down.
Oh, I'm so excited to see this. So as a big proponent of AP and really digging into research, this is very exciting for me. So thanks for letting us come in. Let's go see your kids' work.
Okay, great.
Let's start asking questions.
That's actually very true. Right. And like how we can like it's we got to like discuss the factories and then we versus on the opposite side. Right. Right.
To practice that, today we're going to take something from the AP exam from 2016. This is one of the stimulus pieces. This is Frida Kahlo's portrait, self-portrait between the borderline of Mexico and the United States. 1932, this painting is filled with symbolism. And so what your group needs to do is, if you will use the questions on this handout as a guide, I want you to start analyzing the painting as if you were going to use this as one of your stimulus materials for the IWA, which is the individual written argument. What ultimately I would like for you to do is come up with some research-worthy questions that would apply to this particular source. But you can also reflect and be thinking about what other things would complement this as a source. Because remember, in your IWA, you need to actually cite 2 sources.
Because it's a little bit of
I think we're having issues with this.
Yeah,
well, Poland wasn't made, that was
I mean, but if you think about it, in that time period, with the
yeah, she's like standing on the border between
yeah,
cultures.
and especially one was more data.
Okay, so what else can we talk about? You know,
Did you put the culture thing?
yeah. And so, do we all agree that our main question is more about how the painting portrays the divide in importance on culture versus industry during this time? Like, America was more industry-based, and Mexico was more about developing a culture and identity.
Yeah.
And
Or
so-
not even maybe necessarily developing a culture and identity, but it was like stuck in that, or not.
Which side to go on. It seems like America's being industrialized and it's sort of
Okay, and that's
slowing
already
down
would
and
make-
natural resources and nothing's actually
Okay, so
happening.
how would
But
make
on
open
the
up
Mexican
make-
side, they're thriving, they have plants, they have logs, they have
Create this image.
So that was phenomenal just to see them. They got started to work immediately. Were able to break down the picture and start accessing the primary resources and making a list, but also doing it collaboratively. But what I found very striking from a teaching perspective is that other than getting them started, you just walked around and helped them to answer their questions, and that's the facilitator aspect.
Yes.
And since that's such a hard aspect for many people to kind of grasp, what is that like and how do you do it and not freak out about it?
Well, one of the things that I really want to stress in my classes, and especially in this capstone class, is that it's important for the students to to do their own research, to dig deeper, and to want to do that.
Mhm.
And so instead of me standing at the front of the room telling them, do this, do that, I want them to have the freedom to be able to do it the way they want to do it, to be able to ask the types of questions they want to ask, and then find the answers to those questions, which is why the collaboration piece is such a big part of it, because they help each other. As a facilitator, I can step back and allow them to do their own learning and engage in that learning process, which is why this course is so important to that, them becoming a lifelong learner, is because they're going to learn the skills that they need to be able to do that. As a teacher, it's great to be a facilitator, because even though there's some work up front to be able to put things in place and get them started, once they are engaged in that process, it's wonderful to be able to sit back, step back, just to be able to see where they're going with it, where they take it. Sometimes it's in unexpected directions, but it's always rewarding.
That's beautiful to hear. Beautiful. And it's something that I'm sure you feel the same way, and we could potentially work in more in all of our classes. A lot of that student
Absolutely.
self-directed kind of
Absolutely.
learning. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much, especially for championing the AP seminar movement. I know that that's a big shift.
It's been a lot of fun. It's been a
Oh,
lot
well,
of fun.
you're rocking with this. We really
Thank
appreciate it so much. So, thank you again for joining along in our tour of remarkability in Jackson County Schools, and we'll see you next time.